Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Veda and this is The Simple Budget. Here on my channel I show you how my family is using the zero-based budgeting method in order to maintain a simplified financial life. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and join our little crew here. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. All right, well, hello everyone and happy Monday to you. A Monday in which the normal content is going up at the normal time because we are back on it for the love.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle. It's a borderline autumnal miracle. And speaking of autumn, Mr. Simple and I are both drinking our Sunday coffee because we try to film these on Sundays. We're drinking our Sunday coffee out of what are quite possibly my favorite autumnal mugs. I have two of them. These were from Pottery Barn a few years ago, but I'm imagining that they're probably going to put out something similar again this year. So keep a lookout. Pottery Barn has great little like home details like this. Not that you asked, and this is definitely not the part of the cash stuffing that you're here for, but I'm going to sip my coffee.
Oh, partner, no. No, partner, no.
Listen, the people know about my affinity for mugs, and some of them actually have an affinity for mugs as well. So we like to share these things.
A habit, if you will. You
know, it's a good one. And as we speak, actually, I am currently midway, not even midway, probably 20% through the process of deep cleaning the kitchen. So I'm going to be rambly. I'll go ahead and leave a timestamp up on the screen for you guys for when the cash stuffing actually starts, but we're going to chat and catch up for a little bit. So I'm about 20% through deep cleaning my kitchen right now. Well, 20% through the most intense portion of deep cleaning my kitchen. I created a schedule for me, a deep cleaning schedule, things that I want to make sure that I'm getting to at least once a year in every room in the house.
Because we're not living in squalor.
We are not living in squalor. And so, but I was like, you know, I wanted to separate it out into portions so that it is, you know, sustainable to manage on a weekly basis. And I was like, oh, the pantry, like organizing the pantry and cleaning the pantry will be a different day than organizing and cleaning the cabinets. But then I was realizing we've been here for 2 years now. And so a reorganization of the kitchen is sort of called for, because when you're first setting up your kitchen, you're sort of doing it you're just moving in, right? And you're in the process of moving everything into your house. And so I feel like utilizing my kitchen in a functional way was at least sort of at the forefront of my thoughts, but after being here for 2 years, it needs a reorg. And so in order to reorganize the cabinets and the pantry, it all has to be done at the same time. So currently in my kitchen, as we speak, I have everything pulled out of the pantry. I have the dishwasher running and cleaning some things that just needed a nice, refreshing clean. And like 10% of our dishes are sitting out also. So this is a welcome retreat from that task, because I get really gung-ho at the start of a process, but sometimes I start to lose steam. And so this is a nice little break, and then I'll be gung-ho back into it again. So wish me luck. By the time you guys are watching this video, it will be done and I will feel so happy. But in the meantime, it's work. Anyways, hi everyone. Welcome to Cash Stuffing Monday. Today, we're stuffing $832. Oh, wait. Mr. Simple and I needed to reconcile something really quickly, and so I turned away from my cheat sheet. Where is it? What did you do to it?
I didn't touch it.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
There it is, $832.
Relationship built on trust.
I'm going to go ahead and give this cash account, and then we will actually get into the rest of the video now that I'm done-ish for now, rambling. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 54, 55, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 97, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 800. Whoop. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 8, 32.
Wow.
That's the best counting I've ever done.
I was going to say, you've gotten really good at this. I was going to say numbers to throw you off, and then I was like, no.
Look at her go.
This is a perfect run. Don't say anything.
You and the people are equally impressed. Frankly, I'm impressed at myself. Whew. That was a real moment. I feel like a first timer on my channel. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pop into my wallet here. And I, as you can see, have a ton of receipts to scan into my cashback apps.
There are a couple more over there.
Yeah, thank you. If you are unfamiliar, I use a variety, me and a bunch of other budgeting content creators use a variety of different cashback apps. Basically, you just take a picture of your receipt, you upload it into the app. Depending on which one you're using, you get points or coins for each of those receipts that you add in. And sometimes, depending on which, when you're using, you'll get some bonus points depending on what products you've actually purchased. That's usually in Fetch. Receipt Hog, though, is my personal favorite. So if you have not signed up for it, definitely give that one a look because it is one of the few where you get cash back. That one and actually Upside, which I almost never mention on my channel because it's for gasoline purchases and I don't cash stuff my gas money. So, so give Fetch Fetch. No, I lied. I've lost all of my English. Receipt Hog and Upside.
I'm trying to make Fetch happen.
Well done.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you for that reference. Give Receipt Hog and Upside a look because you will get actual cash back on that one. All of the other ones you get, Rakuten you do too, or Rakuten. I never say it right. I prefer cash back just because you can use it anywhere as opposed to getting a gift card, which is what Fetch gives you back. So, of note, if you use my referral link, which I have listed below in the description box, I will get a kickback of bonus points or whatever coins, depending on the app that you're using. You will too, if you use my referral code. And then obviously anytime you refer somebody, you get bonus points for them as well. But I just like to make everybody aware of that in case you're like, not wanting to give me bonus points. I don't know. Not that you would be like that, but just in case, it's nice to know. So I will be scanning all of these receipts in for that. So I've got some work ahead of me for that one. And then just a teeny, tiny little bit of change here. Not too much. I ended up actually using some change at Starbucks last week. So I stole from the coin jar. Well, no. I stole from what I would be putting in the coin jar. But we still have a decent amount in there. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what we'll end up putting it to, but we will be counting this in January and we'll probably do another Q&A for that. There are new people.
Maybe.
Since last January. Anyways, let's jump in, shall we? First up, high priority sinking funds. And first up in that is groceries, which are a high priority because you got to eat or something. Today it is getting $475. That's our typical grocery budget. So 1, 2, 3, 54. And then I did 3 20s, a 10, and a 5. That was a lot. So $475 in groceries. And I'm hoping that this stretches. So my brother and brother-in-law are both coming into town for like a day and a half this week. And so I asked my brother what his favorite dessert was, and he said cheesecake, which also coincides with Mr. Simple's favorite. And actually,
it's true.
Yeah, I asked my sister last night, I said, what is your hubby's favorite dessert? I said, does he, well, I know his favorite dessert. His favorite dessert is key lime pie. He's from the Florida Keys, so that's what I attribute that to. But I asked if he liked cheesecake, and she's like, oh, he loves cheesecake. So there will be some very happy men's in my house this week because I'm going to make a cheesecake. And if you're new to my channel and you've never heard me mention the making of this cheesecake before, I will leave the recipe linked for you below. It is a Martha Stewart recipe, and it is
fantastic.
It's the best. Yeah, you will not be able to go out anywhere and get. And I'm not tooting my own horn like I'm this incredible baker. I do love to bake, and I think that I'm pretty good at it. That guy was going way too fast.
You make the best cheesecake I've ever had.
Oh, thanks. But it really is. If you follow this recipe to the letter, I promise you will crank out an amazing cheesecake and everybody in your life is going to be like, you should open up a bakery because it's really, really good. I'll leave the recipe link below for you guys. I'm excited to make it, but they're probably going to go through it in the 2.5 days that we have.
And cheesecake and key lime pie are very similar. So that track, in consistency,
They're
somewhat
right.
similar, right?
Key lime pie is a little bit more custardy than.
That's true.
Yeah. It falls more
It's
on
a
the
pie.
pumpkin.
It's more of a pumpkin.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
the custard of pumpkin pie is much less dense than a cheesecake. But
That's correct. Yeah,
anyways,
that's true.
next up
I didn't
is
count it.
it's $4.75. It was empty. I added $4.75. Ergo.
See, you didn't tell me that.
Ergo.
How was I supposed to know?
You were not paying attention. Taxes is up next, and oh wait, no, I skipped it this week. I lied. You're gonna want to count though, aren't you? 200 and I think these fives are sticking together. 211 in taxes. Is that what you're showing?
Yes.
Okay. In the envelope, and moving right along to medical here. Medical is getting $15 this week. This is a good week because everything is getting stuffed, and it has not been stuffed in quite some time. So it's a good week for our envelopes. Now in medical, we've got 100, 10, 25, 30, 31, and 32. So 132 in medical. Next up is car expenses, and car expenses is getting $12 today. So 10, 11, and 12. If you can hear kiddos yelling in the background, it's because ours are outside playing with their friends, and they usually hover in my garage, which I will never understand. It's hot in there. Although, guys, oh my gosh.
Texas.
No, I'm so happy to report that our humidity is gone. And we've been waking up this morning and yesterday morning have been the most cool, crisp mornings. Now it's still getting up into the 80s during the day, which is fine by me. But oh my gosh, like I wake up and I'm like, oh, this is a screen door. This is screen door weather, but it doesn't last very long. Anyways, we're getting there. Now in car expenses, I've got 100, 50, 200, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, and 3. So 243, We're so close to the threshold.
Yeah, man.
That's insane. Okay. Next up, look how sad home maintenance is. Home maintenance is getting $15 this week. Hopefully we can keep her stuffed for a little bit.
Broke out home maintenance.
Watch your language. Now in home maintenance, we've got 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21.
Where to lie?
I know, she is a little broke. She'll be okay.
She's rich compared to these next ones.
I know, right? Whew, man, household is getting $15 this week, and because I am me, I did 2 5s and 5 1s.
I did a 5,
Here-
3 7s,
Here he goes.
a negative 12, and the letter Q.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, household just only has 15. I just need us to not, and see, I'm saying this and I'm like, wait, no, we're low on OxyClean. We're low on laundry detergent. Sigh. Anyways, it's fine. Toiletries is getting $15 as well, and I did it the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're new to my channel and you're wondering why I do this, toiletries and household get spent from an awful lot, and I'm usually using a debit card instead of paying cash, and so it's easier for me to make change if I have small bills in household and toiletries. It just makes life easier.
The more bills you have, the richer you are.
I'm sure Confucius said that or something. Sorry, took a little coffee sip. Next up is clothes. She's getting her first stuffing, and I don't even know how long. $20. Look at her go.
It's a solid 20.
A solid 20. I just need nobody to need clothes now for at least,
I can buy like half of a sneaker.
no, probably a quarter of a sneaker. It's a good thing that you and I are done growing, right?
Yeah,
And we
that's
can't gain weight or lose weight because the economy, not in this economy. You can gain weight in somebody else's economy.
Better not rip that shirt.
Right?
You're not getting a new one.
It's a good thing I'm also a weirdo about laundry too. So anyways, clothes has $20. So nobody is allowed to do any growing or shrinking. Stick to your diet. Finance coach is being skipped. Oh no, it's getting its monthly stuff. This one's only stuffed once a month. It's getting $5. And now in finance coach, we've got 20, 45, 55, 60. Look at that getting all built up and thing. Oh wait, that's it.
Yeah.
Because it's due in October, right?
Correct.
Wow, we're fully funded. Look at finance coach. All right. Fun. HOA is being skipped. These categories toward the back end of high priority sinking funds only get one stuff a month because it's such a small amount that it's getting that, it doesn't need a weekly one. And if you're new, Mr. Simple likes a balance check on each envelope. On everything.
Because I track on the spreadsheet.
He tracks on a spreadsheet.
And the spreadsheet's always right.
The spreadsheet must be right.
Unless I double bill things at the beginning of every month because I put them in the last month's spreadsheet.
Oh gosh, guys, story time. Okay, so.
And then I lose my mind.
Yeah.
Because my spreadsheet isn't right.
For like 4 weeks.
The spreadsheet,
or
the spreadsheet
an hour.
is simultaneously frees me from the chains and also imprisons me.
It really does.
Yeah.
So we're just going to turn this into a story time. We're chatty. We haven't been chatty with you guys in a while. So Mr. Simple and I used to, especially at the beginning of our budgeting, we would sit down like every other day to reconcile purchases and check and make sure that we were on budget and on track and all that sort of stuff. And the longer we've been doing this, the more in a rhythm we've gotten. And so we liked to do it about twice a week. Lately, we've fallen into the terrible habit of only reconciling about once a week, which is fine-ish, except for we have a lot of moving parts in our budget in particular because I earn Etsy income and YouTube income, and I do cash stuffings and all, like there's just a lot of moving parts. And so where we should have reconciled things at least 3 times last week, we didn't do it at all. And so we spent not all day, but a good chunk of time on Saturday going through all of this. And Mr. Simple uses a spreadsheet, which I've mentioned 1,000 times is very geared toward his brain and the way that it works for him. I have mentioned to you guys in the past, we wanted to see if there was a way we could film it and show you guys. I have since come across a content creator who, I guess she's predominantly on TikTok, but she's also on Instagram. And I think her account is called Beckonomics. She has a spreadsheet that she sells that I think would function really well for most of you who are curious about spreadsheets and making a budget work in a spreadsheet. So I will go ahead and leave her spreadsheet linked below, and I'll leave her Instagram account linked below for you as well, so you can check her out. She's in the process. She and her husband are paying off their mortgage. They've already paid off all of their debt.
My spreadsheet's better.
Your spreadsheet is wonderful. We all love you and your spreadsheet, but hers is shareable, and I hate to disappoint the people because they have been asking about your spreadsheet for forever. And so this is a great alternative, and it supports another content creator and another, person who's creating things and, trying to build a little side hustle for herself. So anyways, all of that to say, reconcile your budget more than once a week, because otherwise you'll spend 2.5 hours on a Saturday doing it with a little break in there for somebody's temper tantrum. So I'm not,
It wasn't a temper tantrum.
It wasn't a temper tantrum. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this HOA balance, shall we? 120.41.
Anyway, it all came down to me.
Oh yeah.
To be basically billing us for electricity in September that I billed us for in August.
Yeah.
And that threw me off a very odd number. So
yeah, he double tracked our electricity bill. So it looked like we had $200 and something less than we actually had. And so he was trying to find that error, and it took quite some time. So anyways, moving along. Union dues is also being skipped. We'll give it a count. 100, 20, 40, 50, 1, and 2. Are you showing that?
Count it again.
152?
No, one more time. Talk about my temper tantrum.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, that's going to do it for high priority sinking funds. We will be updating you guys at the end of the month about where we are sitting right now in our emergency fund. Since we paid off our consumer debt in May, we are working toward 6 months of expenses saved up in an emergency fund in our high yield savings account. And so we are going to update you guys quarterly, just like we did with our debt payoff. And so that one will be coming at the end of September. And now we are moving along to low priority sinking funds. These dashboards, by the way, this one has little schmutz on it. I usually use my Oops products in my own envelopes because that's just how we do things around here. I've listed a couple of my seasonal items as well. So if you are interested in anything in my Etsy shop, it is always linked below in my description box. And I really do love my seasonal items too. So give those a look-see. Dine Out is up first. It's getting $10 this week. And now we've got $20 in Dine Out. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I make the envelopes too. Haircuts is up next. It's getting $20. And now in haircuts, we've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 111, 12, 13, 14, and 15. You got that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You looked a little brow furrowy.
I'd say something.
That's true. Home decor is only stuffed with Etsy and YouTube income, so she's getting skipped. Oh, you want to count, don't you? I'm sorry. 23.
Do I want to count?
I know, silly questions.
Is the Pope in the woods?
Oh my gosh, watch your language.
Sorry.
And it's a bear.
It is like a mixture between is the Pope Catholic and
Oh, does
is
it? Why would you do that? You've upset the Catholics and the nature lovers. I don't know why. Anyways, dates is up next, and oh no, I think it's being skipped this week. Dates is being skipped.
I apologize to all the people who may or may not play this around children. I won't swear anymore.
Oh, that's a good point. I'm going to bleep them out.
All right, very well.
45 is in dates.
It's not getting nothing, huh?
It's not getting nothing. Not this week. Next week. All right. His is up next. This is Mr. Simple's spending cash. He's getting $15. So a 10 and a 5. And now in his spending, he's got 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, and 99.
Nice.
That's like cruel. Ooh. Mine, which is emptied out since the last time you saw it, I'm getting $22 today. Oh, wait. No. 20. 1 and 2. But it emptied for good reason. So now I'm just back to hopefully not spending anything for a little while. Pretty Hair funds my haircut, and it is getting $10 today, and that's all she's got in there. Oops.
You said 22 on the first one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Family Fun is up next. It's getting $10 this week. And now in Family Fun, we've got 10, 20, 35, and 36. And House Project is another one that is only getting stuffed with side income at the moment. So stay tuned, I guess, for that stuffing at the end of September when it gets stuffed with my Etsy and YouTube paychecks.
You need more side income in there.
We need more side income in there. It's okay. We're making good progress.
That's right.
I was just telling the people on Friday? Yeah, my Etsy and YouTube stuffing on Friday that we were able to get our screen doors. And so now we're moving on to the next house project phase, which is actually a temporary diversion into getting a new television. But I know it doesn't sound important for everybody, and some of you may think we're crazy, but you know, just this is how we're doing it. Okay, now we are...
It's not the best decision.
Well...
Anyway.
It's fine. Next up, we are actually finishing up with holiday sinking funds. And first up is gifts, and gifts is getting $15. I budgeted a little bit extra toward this one this month because I was like, gifts has really taken a hit, so it needs a little bit of extra love. So now in gifts, we've got 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, and 23. Especially now that the kids are back to school, I feel like that you get more invitations throughout the school year for birthday parties and stuff. So I want to make sure that, next up is Partay. It's getting $10 today. And this one funds anything from our kids' birthday parties to if we have company over, which we will be actually at the end of September. I'm hosting a little brunch, so I'm looking forward to that one. I don't know how much I'll pull from this one, but
Yeah.
it'll be fine. Anyways, now on Partay, we've got 20, 40, 55, 56, and 57. It's a nice little bump in there since it took a hit in July. Valentine's Day, the little holidays are only stuffed once a month, and Valentine's Day is getting its monthly stuff this week. It's $5. And so now on Valentine's Day, we've got 35. Oops. Easter is being skipped, but because certain people like a count, it's got 35 as well. And vacation is getting its first stuffing in quite some time also. It's getting $10 today. And that's all she wrote, but it's fine. We'll build it back up. Back to school, another one that's getting its first stuffing in quite some time. $10 also, and that's what we've got in there. I think I supplemented this one, or I'm going to be supplementing this one with Etsy and YouTube this month as well. So Halloween is being skipped, but it's got 100, 10, 25, 26, 27, and 28. 128, and all the Halloween stuff is starting to come out in the stores, which is fun. And actually, I took somebody's advice. I wish I could remember who it was, but I was talking about like being on the cusp of like not wanting to decorate for fall, but really enjoying that we're getting into that season. And somebody was like, put out your pumpkins. Who cares that it's not fall? And so I am slowly doing a switch over. So I've put away all of my summer scents, except for this one, because I'm almost toward the end of it anyway. So I'm just going to burn through it. And I've pulled out my autumnal ones. Autumnal.
That's nice.
It's regal. Who are we? Oh my. Anyway, Thanksgiving is being skipped this week, but she is doing okay. 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, and 97.
Nice.
Somebody said 350. I feel like that's good, but I also... It is a good number, but I'm also... It's like,
Especially
if we do...
host those people.
Yeah.
Talk about.
Yeah. If we host them, though, we're going to need more money and Thanksgiving.
Why always more? Why not less?
Well,
Why not less?
well, because
I want you to do more with less.
who are you, Dave Ramsey? Anyways,
Every corporate America manager ever.
yes. Oh, do you know what? I was supposed to stuff House Project. I'll get back to that in a moment. Christmas is getting $50 today. I was like looking at the money that we have left and I was like, that doesn't look right. And then I remembered. Yeah, Christmas got 50. So now we've got 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 221, and 2. 222 in Christmas.
Nice. Good.
I know. Yes, and the reason why House Project is being stuffed is because we had a return, remember?
You did?
So with our screen doors, when we were originally going to go get them in the store, you had to purchase the handles in the store. But the one that we had special ordered actually came with the handle. So we returned one of the handles that we had. And it's in low priority sinking funds. And so that money is going back into House Project. So really it's not getting a stuffing, it's just getting a return. But I'll take whatever I can get in House Project, so. Cause like, oh man, actually, sidebar, because Instagram, the algorithm knows my soul, it's been showing me all kinds of like home hardware lately. So like doorknobs and, light plate covers and lighting. Cause we do want to do a slow like switch over of all that stuff too. So, cause everything in our house is builder grade. So I want to switch out like the switch plates and the lighting and all of that sort of stuff to just add a little bit more character and make it lovely. So Instagram is just feeding me all kinds of that stuff right now and I am eating it up. So anyways, I'm going to stuff, the return was $73. So 50, 70, 1, 2, 3. And now in House Project, we have 100, 50, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, and 92. 192? Is that what you're showing?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, that is going to do it for us for today's cash stuffing video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, I would love it so much if you would give me a comment.
Should have said if and you did.
I can't speak
We're
today.
here seeing the ballad of
You can't speak either.
Buster Scruggs. What? No, that's not it.
What?
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
There's a Coen Brothers movie on Netflix that I'm struggling to remember the name of because apparently I have Alzheimer's.
We're doing great today. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's video, I would love it so much if you would give me
I was right. It is the Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
What am I, chopped liver?
Anyway, there's this scene in it where there's a gunfight between two characters, and one of those characters says, "And if and I did," and you know, it proceeds from there. But you should have said, "And if and I did." The people will get it.
Speaking of the people, I'm sitting here thinking of, and I can't remember her name, but her husband calls it Mr. Simple's channel. And she is like, you mean Veda's channel?
That's the patriarchy. The patriarchy has come in and
You've taken
this.
Well, she was like, I'm out here fighting for your right to keep your channel. And you just jumped in there, stole the show, stole my outro moment with your commentary about that movie.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you enjoyed today's video,
No Country for Old Men is also a good Coen Brothers movie.
I would love it so much if
It's
you
a
would.
good book too, actually.
I quit.
I read it and I'm practically illiterate. So.
You're not. Please give me a thumbs up on today's video and leave me a comment down below letting me know whether or not this is even my channel anymore. You know, the people may just want you here from now on. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. I don't think we have content coming on Wednesday. I think we're just like standard fare this week. So cash stuffing today, and then on Friday, the weekly check-in. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Monday and enjoy your week so very much. And then I will be back here with you guys again on Friday with the weekly check-in. So you have a good one until then, and I will see y'all on Friday. Bye, everyone.